Hey, Barb and Greg, how are you? It's Andrew Bonds. Yeah, I just wanted to reach out to you real quick, just to kind of throw an idea your way. In addition to the magazine, I started another business last October because I saw the value of targeting kind of in the magazine and getting in front of the right high end audience. And I uncovered another tool to help do that, and it's actually utilizing the power of Facebook. And when a few months ago, I decided, or I came up with an idea specifically for real estate agents. I invented a three-step marketing system that I think can really make a difference in for realtors. And I'm actually looking for a few beta customers or kind of testimonials or case studies up here to working with some local real estate agents. I'm trying to only find one since I've know you, both of you, and have met you before. I wanted to reach out to you. So I wanted to give you a quick example and kind of a little bit more info to it. So I've been working over the last almost a year now with small businesses using Facebook and marketing, and I've seen anywhere from 10 to 50 times the return on investment when people put their ad dollars into Facebook, and it's been really impactful for the businesses I've worked with. And just in the last few months, I had an idea that's designed just for real estate agents, and I wanted to show you a quick sample of what I can do, because I know the biggest problem up here for real estate agents, like you guys, is that when you have listings that are on the lakes, there's only a certain audience that can afford them, and most of the people that could afford or are looking don't live here. So how do you get this property or a lake property or high-end properties in front of the people that can afford them and might be interested in buying them? And how do you keep your sellers happy by coming up with different marketing ways to feel like you're marketing their property? So I want to show you a quick example here. So I picked one of the highest end property that's on the MLS system. I don't even know if this is. I was trying to find some of your listings on your website, but I couldn't locate them, so I pulled this one off because I thought it was kind of cool. And I can't imagine the challenge of trying to sell a $4.9 million home. So anyway, so obviously this house on the Eagle River chain at $4.9 million is a very challenging sale, because there's only a certain number of people that can afford this in the local area and even in Wisconsin. But if you can take this and go nationwide, then you have a lot better chance of getting it in front of the right people. So here's what I would do if I were helping. So let's say this is your property. If I were helping you sell this property, what I would do is I would go through the first part of the system is kind of brainstorm a few people that would be interested in buying a property like this, 4 to 5 people. And the second step is to kind of fitting the benefits and features of the home to that prospective buyer, and really designing a marketing campaign associated with those benefits. So, and the tool I use to broadcast that messaging is Facebook, because it has it has 1.6 billion users on it, and it has all this data collected from all those users that they willingly give to Facebook, or whether they know it or not. And part of that information is financial information, and a lot of people a lot of business owners don't realize that Facebook has all this data, and they really open the doors to advertisers like yourself. So let me show you a quick example. So in Facebook, there's something called there's an ad platform behind the Facebook software. This is Facebook's ad manager. I use this on a daily basis. And basically, this is what you tell Facebook who you want to put this in front of. So you can get very specific in 3 kind of key areas. First area is location. Where do they live? So for this property, you probably want to open it up to the entire United States, I would guess. You can get specific on age, gender, which language they speak. But this is the really interesting part as far as the detailed targeting. So you can get really specific on what interests that this property, someone would have in a property like this. So now the interest I put in right now is basically just kind of the state of Wisconsin and boating and fishing. And Facebook aggregates this data because when people have their Facebook platform open, they track all the data, kind of the cookies and things that flow through the internet when people are out searching. So it's a pretty intense amount of data that Facebook has on people. So, but the one key area of targeting that would be most impactful for high-end properties, or really any property, is you can put the right people who could, you could put this property in front of people who could afford it. So they have income targeting, to where right now it's targeted to people who make over $500,000 a year or have a financial net worth of $2 million or more, and also have expressed interest in boating, fishing, or the state of Wisconsin. And Facebook estimates the number of people in the United States that have fit these categories is 680,000 people. And you can get more specific and define that and get that number down, but 680,000 people that fit this demographic. And the cool part about that is that after you send this ad out and it's reaching people's news feeds, you have all of this data that now you can track, to where Facebook tracks all of it, to where it'll show how many people viewed it, how many people clicked on it, shared it, clicked through to a website for it, any number of different actions. And I've created some forms that are very client friendly, a tool basically that you put all this data into, and you could hand it to your client and show them, hey, we put your listing in front of 50,000 people or 20,000 or 5,000 people that all fit these financial categories in the last week or in the last month or so. So it's really a recipe of success by setting you apart from other agents that typically just use the MLS system and a number of other tools and things. But it gives you more communication data to give to your client, but also the system will give you really a concrete thing that differentiates you from the rest of the real estate agents around, because you have a system to sell properties, and it's something that people understand, that it can be beneficial and they can explain it to somebody very well. So anyway, wanted to reach out to you. Give me a call if you have any questions. There's more to it. I wanted to do this in kind of 5 minutes or so, but figured I'd throw it your way because I know this is kind of the heat of the summer for you. So look forward to hearing back from you. Thanks so much.